Hello, I'm going to do a Nearpod how-to video on how to make your own lessons. So when you sign on, this is going to be your main page. Your library is where all your lessons you have collected or created is stored. Explore is going to be kind of like the Nearpod store. Think Teachers Pay Teacher store, but in a Nearpod way. Join, if you want to join a lesson, you have to enter the code. Create is where we're going to go in a little bit, and then reports are if you need any data that you have collected from your students in any lessons that you have, like quizzes or exit tickets of any sort, you can go there. So I'm going to create, you'll need a lesson title. And you'll need to fix the settings. If you forget to do this right away, it'll remind you when you go to save it. So one way or another, you'll get it done. You can upload a PowerPoint. You'll just go to upload files and you'll pick which one you're uploading it from. If your PowerPoint will not be editable once it's on Nearpod, excuse me. Once it's on Nearpod. So if you have any content that in a PowerPoint version can be moved around, you'll need to make sure that it is all visible once you upload it to Nearpod because of that non-editable aspect of it. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to add a slide. There's 3 different categories. Content is just like a teaching area. There's no interaction. The students are just simply reading or looking at things. The field trips are pretty cool. They're interactive in the sense that they feel like it's a virtual field trip, basically, and so they feel like they're there. But as far as like annotating or anything like that, the content will not allow you to do that. Web content, you will enter the URL, the website that you want the students to go to. And then the activity is going to be all your annotating or writing, interacting that you want to do with your kids. So I usually start with a slide to introduce my lesson. It's a lot similar to PowerPoint, but I would say it's not as user-friendly as the actual PowerPoint program. You can choose your background, a layout, audio, and you can preview it. I'm going to do just a very simple example here, just to get the feel of it. Okay, so here I can see I need to change this color. The background you can also lighten up if you want. This picture you can make smaller if you want, so you can play around with that. There are themes as well, but like I said, it's not quite as user-friendly as the actual PowerPoint program itself. It's just very simple and basic. Alright, so that's saving. I'm going to add another slide. This time I want to do one where they can annotate something. So I'm going to do a draw it. Keep in mind I have first graders, so I'm going to do a very simple math problem. I'm going to say, please show your work through pictures to solve. Okay, you can add a picture to it if you want. This is good if you want to add like a number chart or number line or a grid or something. The students will not be able to annotate on this. It'll just simply be for them to look and reference back to. So keep that in mind. Okay, and so that was a very simple one. Going back to annotating though, if you do want them to annotate on like a number chart, a grid or something, you can do that through the upload background image. And let me see if I have one on my files. So yeah, let's do this one. So you can do the put a chart on here, and then the students can actually write on that chart. So that's good if you want to show like arithmetic, not arithmetic, geometry, where they have to like put dots and stuff. That would be good for that. Sorry, I'm kind of out of my loom with being a first grade teacher. Matching pairs is a good one, especially for the elementary. You can do instructions, but you do not have to. So I'm going to do apple, and I'm going to do letter A. So now when the students go, they have to know that the apple starts with an A. So now I'm going to do book and the letter B. I'm just going to do one more cat. And the letter C. Okay, so now I'm done. I'm going to save. And when I'm done showing you some of these, I will show you the student view so you can see what it looks like. Fill in the blanks, collaborate. A poll is a good one. I sometimes will use poll when I want honest feedback, kind of like an exit ticket per se. I make sure the students understand that it's not for a grade, there's no right or wrong answer, I just simply want to know how they feel. So I'll say, how confident do you feel with solving one-digit numbers? Very confident. Okay, but still need some help. I don't get it. Okay. You can add a timer too if you saw that. Okay, I think that's pretty good for now. I'm going to go to preview mode to see if I like what I see. So this is what the students see when you give them the code. This is what the students are seeing. Okay, you have control over moving these. So here's to show your work through pictures. So now they have a blank slate. Here they do have enough room. I'm doing circles, but like they could do 3 plus 2 is 5. Lots of interacting, lots of possibilities. You can have a picture and the kids can label it. Lots of ideas there. So here's the matching. So A, an apple, B, book, C, cat. So there you can see that. I've seen teachers do like vocabulary and the definition for the memory, which is really awesome. This is the poll, but I'm not for sure why. Sometimes it doesn't like to work. Let's see it again. Preview it. Sorry. Okay, here we go. How confident do you feel solving one-digit numbers? Oh, I don't know why it's not working. Technology, you gotta love it. Okay, for some reason, I think it's because I'm not signed in, I'm just previewing it. But the student would choose either A, B, or C here. Alrighty. So say you're done with your lesson, you're ready to go, you're going to save and exit. Okay, so now here I see sample. Now here we can edit it, we can preview it. The three dots allows us to share, duplicate, add it to. And then the difference between live lesson and student pace is going to be important. So let's see, is it going to let me click on it? Okay. So the live lesson is going to be if you want to present it to your class, whole class, and you want total control over every single student's iPad, you're going to click live lesson, and then this is the code that the students are going to enter into their iPads or their devices. If you want to assign this as a homework or as a center, you're going to do student paced. So very similar code, but this allows the students to go at their own pace, and you do not have total control over their iPads. You can see their work when you go to that reports tab I showed you at the beginning of this video, but you don't have total control. So this is kind of going to have to be one of those where you can trust the students to be responsible enough to do the lesson like they're supposed to. You can see that this code is only available for 29 days, but if you need to adjust that, you can do that. That is the same with your live lesson. So when I click on my live lesson, I can see that I've already launched this lesson one time. Okay, and this specific code lasts for 14 days. Now if I want, say I have another class in the afternoon, then I would want to launch a new live lesson. And it gives me a whole new code. Now, what would be important to know about that is, say your morning class, you only got through half of the lesson. So you're going to want to go back to that first lesson you were at, and it's going to take you back to that same exact slide you left off on. But your afternoon class, maybe you got all the way through except maybe the exit ticket quiz at the end. So you're going to go to this one and it'll take you to the exact same slide that you left off on. So that's really nice if you have multiple classes and you end up at different spots. And then you can just resume that. So if I resumed it tomorrow, this 14 days would start all over again. Okay? You can make, as you can see, you can make little folders to organize them. And yeah, there is a ton that you can do. These are ones that I found off of the Nearpod store, and you can customize those, which are really nice. There's just so much you can do with Nearpod, and I really hope that you'll take the time to really explore it and kind of see how it can benefit you. Thanks for watching.